Alright. Alright, stream's going. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes before we start here, since there's definitely some recurring chatters that like to watch. So I'll give them a couple of minutes to get in here. I need to find some like music, just some basic music for this. Perhaps next stream. Alright. So we're continuing with EarthBound. Pretty basic. We stopped off in Summers. We got most of our equips. We couldn't get the next coin because they were like 6,000 or 3,000 or something a piece, and I didn't have quite enough to afford them. But I got everything else. Everyone's got the best like arm, defense, whatever the fuck, best weapons that I can get them right now. So everyone's equipped pretty good. Let me swap it over to the game. I need to. So it's playing. Loud. Loud. I'm gonna turn it. That's what, about half volume. That's still loud. That's a bit better. Okay. It's loud. Let's start. Alright. Make sure that I'm using the right save file. So we left off in Summers. Let's get back to Summers. Yeah, I've got walkthrough still open over here. Good. As for where we need to go, not a clue. I'm probably just gonna walk around a bit, try to figure out stuff. All I remember is that we need to go into Club Stoic for something, as well as the museum a little bit later on. There's Hint Man. I'd rather not use him, if at all possible. Mad Taxi, pretty basic thing. Not too strong considering we saw them back in Foreside. They can still do some good damage, but health-wise, no PSI needed. And there's the hospital for here. I remember we need to somehow convince this guy to take us across the sea, or no, this guy. Yeah. Okay, so we need to get into Club Stoic. As for how we get out to get into Club Stoic, God, if I remember. So I'm just gonna walk around, talk to people, enter buildings. So we're just gonna enter buildings, talk to people. Thank God damn. But all right. Someone around here tells you the number to Club Stoic. And there it is. It's Tony. Hey, what up? It's Tony. Me? Don't spell your name wrong. Boop. I'm just gonna do my stream name. Because that's what I feel like. Boop. Thankfully, they give space for long names. Because when you're naming characters, it can only be like 6, 5 characters. It's not much. From Tony. Alright. I believe with that, there's also a shop over here. Forgot about that. Okay, so he's got some more basic items. Health restores. Bottles of water might be good to stock up on for a character we're gonna get here soon. But I'm not gonna. I don't see the need to. So we got the number for the club. We need to go anywhere where there's a phone. So actually we can go back to the shop. Use the payphone and call the club. And that's that. We need to talk to the person doing the magic cakes. Then once we convince her to leave the club, there's something else we have to go to, and then Mr. Boatman will take us to go fight the Kraken. Okay, there we are. That's all we had to do in there, and it's said and done. On the beach or near the beach? I don't remember. There are enemies here. I don't think they're too strong, but they're here. Tough guy. Hey, it's your standard beach tough guy. He's got a bit of defense on him. Missed. Tougher than the car. Not much tougher, but took more than a turn. Nice chunk of change off of him, though. Alright. Legit, I don't remember where this is. It may not be on the beach. It might be near it. I'll find it. There we are, yeah. Drugs. Did I effectively eat a pot brownie? How many drugs are in this cake? A lot. Every drug. Dalam in the Far East. I'm assuming this area is supposed to represent India, because I know Onett and that region of the world is supposed to be America because it's in Eagle Land. Winters is somewhere in Europe, if I remember right, whereas Summers, South America / Africa, something like that. Because it's like desert or some shit. I don't know. Alright. Some items here. Gonna want to take them. Because they're pretty good. Because we're not gonna be able to get back here for a while. And also, phone man. Yeah, we can save. So, I'll save for now. Mr. Phone Man. So, as the prince here, we technically start at level 15. As well, we already have some good psychic stuff. We have Shield Alpha and Theta. Protects everyone with the shield for Theta. So, Theta is just Alpha times 4 with the whole party, but only costing 3 times the amount. Automatically has life up and healing Alpha and Beta. Automatically has freeze and thunder Alpha and Beta. Pooh does not learn fire. He gets a different last attack. There's quite a few items we can find around here. Bottle of water is a very slight health recover for everyone else, but for Pooh it restores psychic points. So they're pretty useful for him. I believe this or the one over is effectively a shop. Whoa, there's a jar of deli sauce. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can recover psychic by drinking water. There's your hint. And we can buy some water. Brain food lunch is very, very helpful, but we have no money, so we get these free items over here. I need to be careful about my items. This tiny ruby is a key item. I don't think you can get rid of it. So. Yeah, that's for later. That's a good bit later. That's like the 7th location. We have to stay right here, if I remember correctly. Here we are. Don't worry, this is scripted. Yeah, just say yes. Well, technically we're at 0. We're not dead. Because, again, this is scripted. Now we're done. So I believe once going back, we'll immediately level up to 18 or to 17. One of the two, 17 or 18. I think we get 2 levels from this. We also get teleportation alpha and beta right away. Level 16. Yeah. He got shield beta. Teleport alpha. Okay. And teleport to beta. A quick little hint as to teleport to beta. Right there. Ness will get teleport beta. Soon enough. It's an event. I guess if I would have known you were this close to getting them, I would have did it last time, but oh well. Well, now we have everybody. So, we can leave if we really want. I don't see a reason to. Now, with Pooh, he is not a physical fighter, period. he only has one weapon in the game. And that is much later. Now he can do mirror, to which he copies an enemy. Of course, he has all of his PSI. Six. He's not a physical attacker, period. I'm still just gonna do it for now. Just to, we'll just get this fight done with. He is purely PSI attack. So, let's go kill the Kraken. But first, we have to get our picture taken. Oh. After all, it could only cost you your life. Yep, so 80 bucks. And let's go. Well, isn't there's like pyramids or some shit around here, so maybe this is supposed to be like Egypt. Summers is. I'm trying to remember what's good against the Kraken. I think Thunder is. I don't know about Freeze. Speaking of Kraken. Boss fight. Kraken blocked the way. Alright. So, we're just gonna bash. I'm going to attempt a Freeze Alpha. And poo a Thunder Alpha. That wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible. If it's reduced, it's not by much. So, screw it. Just yeet on him. I'll try Thunder Beta, though, because I'm sure it does quite a bit. Because there's no resistance to it. Yep, that's fire to your whole party. Okay. Ain't that lovely. Well, I don't have the upped healing. So... oh boy. Ness doesn't have a couple life noodles on him. Huh. Oh, this is lovely. Well, I guess only Ness gets that 80,000 experience. Hey. Well. Well, only Ness is alive. That's a good start to this. Okay. Yeah, sunstroke is still a thing here. Alright, what counts as the hospital? 200. How lovely. Alright, and I'll heal up Ness as well. $60 to $400, so $400. There's also the guy that has Jeff stuff in here. I don't know if he has a weapon for Jeff. I guess we can look. Now he's got some bottle rockets. Nothing special, so let's go, I guess. Yeah, keeping an eye on sunstroke is definitely a thing. Once you get out here. There's also some enemies that are pretty nasty. The Dread Skelpion. Okay. So that's how this is gonna be, is it? Oh shit, we should've did that. We kinda have to go back to Summers. We sadly can't refight the Kraken. Okay, these guys aren't too bad. Yeah, now for PSI we have Pooh. So you know what, rather than Okay, we're in Scaraba now. We can actually go to Delam. If we want. That's probably not a good idea. But let's go back to Summers. You know what, actually, oh shit. Actually, let's go to Annette while I pull up the guide. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna wanna... I'm just gonna heal here as well as, just because healing here is cheap. At only 35 a person rather than upwards of 100 a person. Although I guess I could have healed for free. Just prevent some homesickness. Okay. So yeah, actually we're not supposed to go to Scaraba for a while. So no wonder we got owned up by the Kraken. We still beat it. I kind of want to reload my save though, so everyone gets that experience, but I guess it is what it is. So we're gonna want to head back to Summers. But Pooh with equips is different. I'm gonna do this museum bit real fast. 3 per person. In we go. We're gonna want to go up here. Talk to Dismans. Give him the tiny ruby. And in we go. Yeah, there's enemies in here. But there's also the solution to the puzzle in Scaraba. Shattered Man. Not particularly tough. I'm just gonna freeze Gamma and Beta just to make sure he gets murked real fast. Because he's got some good defense on him. That should be it. Yeah. Not bad. Easy enough fight and a nice chunk of change for experience. PSI Magnet A. And now for the second one. Same thing. Freeze Gamma and Beta. If I can get a little bit lucky with high damage freezes, it should be fine. It should be a one turn. Yeah. There's only the 2, and there's always those enemies in here. So, that you can glitch the game after you beat it that way. It's Very interesting. Rain shock. I don't know what can even be affected by rain shock, honestly. Talking about deep darkness. Blah, blah, blah. The Hawkeye. The Sphinx now watches over everything. So, da-da-da-da-da. Dance in front of the Sphinx. Ding. Now, we're actually gonna not go back to Scaraba. We we need to go to Foreside. Let me go back to the okay. Yeah, we need to teleport to Foreside. Alright, this is gonna be a difficult boss. There's our tell for us to go back to Foreside. Alright. Yeah. I don't like how the Summers map is.